Hello everyone, welcome back to the 200 horsepower challenge here on Calmlands. So I've done a few bits off camera just to get finished up, or try and get finished up for May. So I did collect all the grass from the big grass field. I think that was around 680,000 litres. That's gone into the farm production as always, which is producing grass, hay and silage. We've still got a fair bit of total mixed ration, so I did actually put a silo up at the top by the cow barn. So all the total mixed ration is in there now, which will just make it easier to feed the cows when we need to. But yeah, so once we've stocked up a bit of hay and silage in the production building, we'll set the TMR recipe off, and then we can just keep on producing that. I picked up all the straw. Where am I going with the camera? All over the place. Yeah, the straw from the barley field. So we've topped up the cows and pigs for bedding. Then we filled up the biogas, and I've just put the rest of the straw in the silo up at the biogas. The big field next to the sheep pastures, got that lined, seeded with wheat and then rolled. So that's now all done. So all we've got left now is the 2 cornfields to harvest in this month, and I'm also going to join this cornfield to the grass field there. So this will need ploughing once we've harvested, and then we can just join them together and then get them limed, seeded and fertilised, and then that'll be this month done. So then we can go into June. We picked up all the silage bales as well off the grass field. So I can't remember how many we got, but there was 4 loads of 14. What's that? 56. I think there was about 63 bales. And they're 5,500 litre bales as well. So a lot of silage, which we will sell next month. It's not going to be the best selling price, but we do need the money for the mega field, which I'm hoping either this episode or the next we'll get that done, because when we move into June we'll have a lot of selling of bits and pieces to do, and we will also have the sunflower field to harvest as well. Then that will clear the way so that we can start on the mega field. So yeah, pretty busy time, got lots going on. So we already have 1 full trailer, 30,000 litres, and about half full with the second trailer. So corn is yielding pretty well. The other thing, I've deleted the pig food mixer, and I'm swapping it out for another one. So in fact I might just quickly do that now. So I've removed the original one, and I've downloaded one by Omatana, which is only 20 grand, and it does do 3 different pig food recipes. So I'm just going to place that here. If we find it in the production menu, somewhere around here, there it is. So yeah, I'm just going to place it just there, that'll do. So if we go into the production menu, now the only thing with this is the recipes are different to what the previous one was. So we can do corn, so corn, sorghum or potato as the main ingredient in each recipe, and then different sort of crops depending on which recipe. So the corn pig food recipe we need sugar beet for, which we haven't got, so it's going to be one of these two. The sorghum we will have, but we haven't got it yet. It is planted in a field, but it's going to be 2 or 3 months until we harvest. We've got wheat and we've got canola growing, and obviously we've got a lot of potatoes, but I think this recipe will be the best one for us. So 500 potatoes, 200 sorghum, 200 wheat and 100 soybean. So we've got all of that apart from sorghum. Soybean we've got about 60 odd thousand litres, and wheat I think we've got nearly 16,000 litres. But I think the plan is we'll just go in here into the map menu. So this is our sorghum field, but that is, as I say, probably 3 months off being ready to harvest. We've got 66,000 litres of soybean from this field, but we've also got this field that will be ready in probably a couple of months. So I think I'm going to sell the 66,000 litres that we've already got next month, because June, July is the best sell price for soybeans. So that will help get a bit of money in. Sorry, excuse me, I've got a really croaky throat. That will help get the money in for buying the plots of land that we want for the mega field. Then, because we've got to wait 2-3 months for the sorghum in that field, no matter what. So by that time we'll have the soybeans out of this field as well. So the corn can now just be sold because we're not going to need it for the pig feed. But coincidentally, June is probably the best sell price for that as well. So I think that's going to be the plan. So I had a look. The plots of land that I want to buy are these 6 down the side here, and altogether that's about 660 grand, because I've decided we're making a big field, so why not? I'm just going to make it a real mega field. So it's going to cover all of this pretty much, and that is going to be a huge challenge with the horsepower limit, so really looking forward to that. But yeah, we need the money. We're at 272. We've got sugar being sold continuously. We've got meat being sold continuously, because incidentally, also with the meat processing, I can actually put female pigs in there as well. I thought it was just boars, but I can put basically any pig that is over the age of 6 months, I can put in there. So we've got a lot of sows in the pig pen. So yeah, we've got continuous feed of pigs into the processing plant, which is obviously bringing in a lot of money as well. And then manure and slurry are all going into the biogas. So the more of that we have, the better, because that's just continuous as well. And then eventually we've also got the wool and the eggs, and eventually we will have honey as well. So we've got a few bits coming in regularly. The milk sale from the cows every morning. So fingers crossed we can get enough money next month. We'll have the corn, soybeans, silage to sell as well. So I'm hopeful that we will have enough. But yeah, so that is the plan. So I think we're at least going to get these few bits done this episode, and then probably the next episode we will hopefully be in a position to get that big field done. And I do keep going on about it, but I am really looking forward to it. It's going to be a challenge. Ideally, I want 2-3 seeders. When we come to harvest it, we want 4 harvesters on there, and so yeah, we've got plenty of time to save up for the harvesters, but seeders, possibly even a 3rd plough. It's going to be a big job, so really looking forward to that. It's going to be the biggest challenge we've had on this series so far, I think. But yeah, so I'm going to get this corn harvest done. Probably the other cornfield as well. Get that harvested, and I'll bring you back in. We'll see how much corn we've got to sell next month. Okay, so corn is all harvested. We've got 2 full trailers here, so 60,000 litres. And in this trailer we have 20,135. So just over 80,000 litres of corn, which is excellent. So we'll leave these up here ready to sell tomorrow. Well, in June. I've left the harvester over here to do the sunflowers, and I've ploughed this cornfield out, but I've also just ploughed out the bit where we're joining the 2 fields together. So we'll get this limed, and then we can get this seeded in before the end of this month. So we're slowly getting all these fields condensed down, or not condensed down, but joining them together to make bigger fields. It's going through the lime pretty quick, but it shouldn't be too bad overall, I don't think. So I did take the couple of trees out on this corner, and I've just sort of rounded it a bit more than it was, which will make it a bit better for doing the field work on. So you can just see over there, we've got the bales that we collected off this field. But yeah, we have got some other crops we could sell as well. We've got some oat and some barley. The only thing we really need oat for is the horses, but they're not actually they're not going through the food very quickly, so we could probably get away with selling the oats, I think. So I think we will need to top up with lime before we finish this field. Yeah, I think we will. We have also got the all the root crops as well, the parsnip, beetroot and carrots, so they can be sold. None of which is the best selling price, but I have noticed when you're on hard difficulty, it's not as big a difference between the best selling price and the worst. On easy economy and normal, there is a bit more of a difference, I think. But we'll see where we stand when we go into June, and then we'll know what sort of money we will need. I did think about maybe taking out a loan, but just as a sort of one-off. But it goes against the rules, and I am trying to stick to the original rules of the challenge. So it'd be a shame if we had to break any of those rules, really. So I'm going to try not to do that. But I did then think, we have collected a couple of the collectibles, and I know some other people have as well that are doing the challenge. So maybe we could collect 2 or 3 of those if we fall a bit short on the money. I wouldn't feel too bad about doing that. So as I say, we'll see when we go into June what we've got. So I'll just get as far as I can with this, and then we'll quickly nip back and get some more lime. I have got a little bit left in the big bags. Did quite well. Nearly covered the whole field. So yeah, I'm just thinking we're 4:20. So I think what I might do is finish liming, and then we'll rest overnight, and then first job in June we'll get that seeded while we're harvesting the sunflowers. I'm not sure how much we've actually got left in here. Don't think we've got that much, to be honest. I might have more than I thought, actually. I forget these big bags are 8,000 litre bags, so... one bag will almost fill the fertiliser spreader up. What's left in this one? 3,287, so I've got a little bit left. It's only going to use a very small amount on the rest of the field. Get the rest of this covered, and then we can rest. So we've got a lot of selling to do as well next month. I think the first thing we'll do is get the seeder over here to get started. That little triangle left, and we're done. There we go. Right, I'll get this parked up, and then I'm going to rest overnight into June. I'll bring you back in the morning. Right, new month, lots to do. So we'll start off by seeding this field. So I'm not sure what I'm going to put in here. So the pig feed. So to be fair, I think we've got plenty of everything. We've got plenty of potatoes for now. We will have a lot of sorghum. We've got a big wheat field growing at the moment, and we've also got the soybean field growing as well. So we don't need anything for the pig food. So maybe oats. Yeah, I think oats, because we'll still get straw, which we can always do with. Do we own that little bit of land? So we must own this bit. So we could actually extend that even more into there next time. Yeah, right, let's get this. So we've got it on oats. So it's 9 metre. We'll do 2 headlands. That should do it. I just want to check. Are we only doing 1 headland? Must be. Yeah, I just want to make sure it goes smoothly into the other field. I'm sure it will, but we'll just double check. So I have already sorted all the animals out. So I've made sure they've all got feed. I did have to buy in a little bit of pig food. So I've fed the pigs, the sheep, cows, chickens were fine. And then we transferred all the slurry and manure to the biogas and topped up the straw in the pigs and cows and also in the biogas. So that side of it is all done. I have sold the bale loader, the trailer, because it was a bit small. We could only get one lot of wool on the trailer, so the wool from one pasture. So I do want a bigger one. I'm sure I saw one in the used vehicle sale actually. But it's not there anymore. Typical. So go to bale loaders. Because they do use the universal auto load. So it's mainly for all our pallet stuff. So to be honest, this isn't universal. To be honest, I think we're just gonna get what we had before. I think 19.5 grand. Yeah. We should get a lot more pallets on there now. Right, good. So that has done what we wanted it to do. Yeah, so that will all be out in there. So that's good. Right, we'll jump out here because I have got a load of stuff over to sell. So we've got nearly 25,000 litres of barley here. So I'm just going to sell it all at Silverton Market, just for the ease of it. Obviously we had the milk sale this morning and the overnight stuff. Yeah, so it's not brilliant, but it will all help. Yeah, so we had all the overnight stuff, etc. In fact, let me just make sure, because we've got a few sell points around here. So what have we got? We've got oat, saying the cooperative, but Oof. See, yeah, everything's going to be better at the co-op. Yeah, that's a big difference, isn't it? What else have we got? Corn. I see the corn's not showing up because it's only in the trailer. Doo-doo. Yeah, see. Maybe we should take everything up to the co-op. It's a bit further, but there's a big price difference, so... Right, I'm going to get all this up to the co-op and get it sold up there. Right, up at the co-op. That was a bit of a struggle for some of these, but we got here in the end, so it will be worth it though. It is a little bit of a difference, but it's big enough to make us come up here, I think. And we do need to come up here anyway to get the new trailer in as well, so I'm sure we can hook that up to something. Tow it back. So that was one load of corn. And we've got the big load. See if we can get both of these in one. There we go. So I imagine we'll probably be better off bringing the silage bales up here as well. I imagine the price will be better. But I don't actually think they'll be ready yet. So what else have we got? We've got the oats as well. Oh yeah, oats and soybean. So they'll be the next things. Okay, right, so I'm going to get all these trailers back down to the farm, load all that up, probably come back up here, and we'll also have the trailer of palletized stuff as well. So a lot of backs and forwards, but it will be worth it just for that extra money, just to try and get what we need for those plots of land. That's not gonna... It's not gonna hook up to that one. Will it hook up to... Whoa, what's he doing? It's a bit odd. Will it hook up to... Where am I going? This one. To the TARDIS trailer. No, my luck, probably not. Yes, excellent. Right. Cool, I'm going to get all this locked down. So the next time I'll see you, we'll be back up here with a load more stuff to sell. Right, we've got the oat up here. We've got the soybean. So yeah, I think that little bit extra will make a big difference, or big enough difference anyway. So I do like a sell point where you can unload 2 trailers at the same time. These trailers are pretty quick for unloading anyway, so it's not too bad. So soybean, this is going to be the big one. 66,000 litres. Should be quite a nice payday. It's going to be close. We're at 488 now. Still got the bales, silage bales, and the odd little bits, the wool, probably eggs. That's 42, nearly 43,000, and we've got slightly more in the other trailer. So eggs, possibly some honey, although it haven't really got a lot of honey, so I might just leave that. But the palletized stuff, the wool and the eggs and the silage bales, I am just going to sell down in our little village area, because the difference in price is minimal. So this is our most underpowered tractor of the fleet, and it does show. It it does struggle a little bit. So that was the other thing I was thinking of, tractors. Ideally we want 3 tractors that are at 200 horsepower. So we may be looking out for a couple of other tractors possibly. There we go, we are edging closer to that goal. So let's just go down. Oh, need to set him off again. That is because I've come out of the game and back in since. just set him off to finish. Yeah, so I nearly went to sell the silage bales and realised they're only actually 25% fermented. So then I thought, oh, I might as well ferment the bale automatically with the Better Contracts mod. So I enabled Better Contracts, but then I thought, no, what we'll do, we'll get these other bits sold, and then we'll do the sunflower harvest and then see how the bales are getting on. So this is the first load of wool. I still can't fit it all on, so it's a lot of wasted space. Yeah, I'll go and get the rest of the wool and the eggs. So some of you eagle-eyed viewers might have noticed my mistake in the previous part of the recording. I have come out of the game and back in since, and sometimes I'll go back and just check over what I've already recorded, which I did on this occasion. So the pig food mixes, or the pig food recipes that I was talking about, the one that I've chosen to do, I was saying wheat, and I kept on saying wheat, but it's not, it's barley. I got mixed up with the wheat and the barley symbols. And what have I just sold? 55,000 litres of barley. So we actually only have one ingredient for that pig food recipe, but it is still the one I'm going to use because it uses mostly potatoes, which we have a lot of. So we desperately need a field of barley now. But yeah, silly mistake, but never mind. As I say, I did buy in some pig food just to keep them going, so it should be alright, I think. But I think that is all of the selling. So, as I say, we've got loads of hay and silage in here, but I think I'm going to set that yeah, we'll get some TMR going. They're not using a lot of TMR because the capacity isn't that big, but the cows aren't the capacity is not that big, but more than half the capacity is taken up by the pasture of grass that they're in, so they're not using a lot. But yeah, it's the sorghum recipe that uses wheat. So yeah, the potato recipe uses barley. But never mind, it's fine. So the biogas is still chugging through the slurry and manure and straw. Meat processing, we've got plenty of pigs in there, and sugar is still going. So we've got those bits sort of coming through each hour. So what I'm going to do now, we're just short, so I think we'll do the sunflower harvest and then we'll come back and see how the bales are getting on with fermenting. I'm just going to tidy up that field there as well, get those few bits that were missed, and then get the roller in there. I'll do that, and then we'll get the sunflowers harvested, and then hopefully by the end of the episode the silage will be fermented and we can get that sold and hopefully buy our fields.
Wonder if you're sleeping in now. Picturing you doing that bed, it's stuck in my head. Did it break you like it broke me? How did then we give it all up? We give it up in the end. I wanna know, is it true love? And I know we were lost, and I know that we fell hard. But I don't know, feel the same now. Still thinking about how this time it could be different. I wanna let you go, but I'm counting the days till I see ya. Still wanna take you home, and I'm biting my lip till I get you close. Just let me know. Just let me know. I've been waiting for scars to mend, trying to get back in the game, but I never played it. You look different. Are we just friends? Are you thinking of me yet? Not about if we could start again. I wanna know, is it true love? And I know we were lost, and I know that we fell hard. But I don't know, feel the same now. Still thinking about how this time it could be different. I wanna let you go, but I'm counting the days till I see ya. Still wanna take you home, and I'm biting my lip till I get you close. Just let me know. Just let me know. I still think about ya. Do you still think about me too? I still think about ya. Do you still think about me too? I wanna know, was it true love? True love. I wanna let you go, but I'm counting the days till I see ya. Still wanna take you home, and I'm biting my lip till I get you close. Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know.
Okay, so sunflowers are all done. Actually, nearly got exactly 24,000. 24,001 litre. So we're not going to sell this just yet because it is pretty much the worst time to sell. I did skip a couple of hours, but the bales were still only at 31%, so I have gone round and insta fermented them, so they should all be fermented now. A couple of them I've unwrapped as well, but that doesn't make any difference. But yeah, so we can sell them. So I think we've just about got enough now to buy those plots of land, so this silage will just be extra. just pull round here. So even bales, you can't really put many on here. And you've got to unload them, of course. Which isn't the easiest thing to do. Oh, what is it? Left shift I. There we go. So what we're looking at, about 23 grand per load. So it's not too bad. Over 100 grand here by the looks of it. Yeah, that's as many bales as you can get on. So I think need to strap them down. Then they will sell when we drive over, I think. Possibly not. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're looking good. So yeah, 23 grand per load. But that's going to help because we do need some more money for equipment as well. So definitely a third plough. I would really like 3 seeders. So we'd need another 2 seeders and possibly look at tractors as well. So we'll just get these last few. There we go. So 741. Excellent. Right. Let's get those plots wrought. So we're going... This is going to be so big. Buy that one. Buy that one. That one. That one. That one. And that one. I can't wait for this. This is going to take so long to plough, so long to seed, so long to roll, so long to lime, so long to harvest. But it's going to be really fun, really interesting. You may have noticed on that little sunflower field coming up this way, it did struggle a little bit. So yeah, I'm really interested to see how we handle this. But I think that's going to be the next episode. So I think this is a good place to leave it. What I probably will do is I'm going to say I'm going to collect 4 more collectibles, so that'll be 200,000, and then we'll probably go into July, so we'll have whatever money, hourly sort of money we amass by July morning, and then we could use that for the extra tools and equipment. I'd rather collect the collectibles. I mean, we could do a loan, because that would add, excuse me, that would add difficulty to the series, because we've then got to pay a loan back. But I think I'll collect 4 collectibles, see what money we've got after that, and then we'll go from there. We'll get whatever equipment we need to get the field prepped and, well, ploughed out, prepped and seeded. Then we can worry about earning the money for the extra harvesters before harvest time. So that's the plan. So I shall see you in the next one. And we'll tackle our mega field. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series still. If you are, please give the video a like, and please feel free to hit the subscribe button. It does really help, and I really appreciate it for the channel. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.